What if a bullet casing could talk and even help catch killers and solve some of Jacksonville's most horrific crimes? Jacksonville leaders think they found a way to help catch criminals quicker and cut down on crime.
It's a system called IBIS. It's a way of scanning and identifying bullets, much like a fingerprint, which is then fed into a national database to link shootings as well as other information. Now, Jacksonville police have been using that database, but they've had to send their evidence to the state crime lab, which can take more than a year to process. Well, by investing in that system locally, it could narrow that time down to 1 or 2 days.
Channel 4's Vic Micolucci went to Denver to see how it works.
Shootings and murders are crimes that plague communities throughout the U.S.
Oh, is somebody shooting?
And whether they're in Jacksonville or across the country, they're devastating. It's why police work so hard to solve them as quickly as possible before the killers can strike again. And in some places, these crimes are being solved faster. A single shell casing at a scene can be enough to crack the toughest of cases. Detectives have been using this evidence for decades, but now they have a better way of doing it. An inside look at Denver's crime lab shows cutting-edge technology in action. How accurate is it?
Very accurate. But I would say near 100% accuracy.
Forensic detectives are testing bullet casings as well as guns from crime scenes.
It really helps us in those instances where we have no information.
Every firearm has a unique fingerprint, a marking it leaves behind on each bullet fired.
There's only one. You can have the same make model that was manufactured the same day at the factory, and it will leave a different marking, which is identified by NIBIN.
NIBIN, the National Integrated Ballistic Information Network, is an ATF database for investigators that takes the high-resolution pictures of bullet casings and looks for links to other crimes. If they match and the same gun was used in another shooting, there's a hit. Investigators also use the weapons that were seized or found, test firing them to see if they match bullet casings.
In 2016, we had 440 hits. So we're talking at least 2 incidents connected to each hit. So we're well over 1,000 incidents that are associated.
The database has been highly successful for Denver police and ATF agents who've worked together to crack down on crime in the area.
We've seen what we call serial shooters. This is an individual who is not afraid to pull the trigger and continuing to do so.
Before there was this one national system to share information, investigators say it took months, sometimes years, to solve these crimes, meaning dangerous people were still on the streets and able to kill again. In a rude awakening, I saw officers using NIBIN the first night I arrived in Denver.
2:45 in the morning, I heard 6, 7, maybe 8 gunshots, woke me up from my sleep.
After I called police, I discovered someone fired a number of shots into this SUV in front of my hotel and sped off. Officers collected bullet fragments and casings at the scene to add it to the database and hopefully link it to a shooter.
It's one piece of the puzzle.
The program has led to so many arrests that the technology caught the eyes of Jacksonville's leaders.
This technology will allow our law enforcement to trace guns used in a crime to other crimes much more rapidly.
The mayor, sheriff, and state attorney teaming up to install an IBIS system. It scans bullet casings and guns found or seized. The cost? About $250,000.
How do you put the price on someone's life?
I was there with JSO's Director of Investigations and Homeland Security, as well as State Attorney Melissa Nelson, as they spent time in Denver a week ago, learning about the best ways to use it. Nelson says she believes it will help police make arrests and prosecutors secure convictions.
I think we feel very comfortable that the linkages and the successes that they're having here are absolutely worthwhile because they are preventing crime.
While Jacksonville and Denver have similar populations, get this, there were 56 homicides last year in Denver compared to 120 here in Jacksonville. Denver did see a reduction in gang-related shootings and an increase in the number of crimes solved. Homicides here in Jacksonville did rise slightly from the previous year. Local leaders hope they will see a drop once the system is in place.
I think we saw in that video the sheriff and the state attorney from February of this year. So when is it coming here?
Joy, they are working very hard to get it here. City Council has already approved it. Now city leaders are working out a date because the big part of the equation here is training. In Denver, for example, there is a special task force within the gang unit that is devoted to using the technology. They are also working on other technology here in Jacksonville for police, like ShotSpotter, which detects gunshots, and body cameras for patrol officers. They believe all three of these together will help cut down on crime and make a big difference in our community.
And with so many stolen guns, stolen from cars or from houses, regardless, this is going to be an impact here in Jacksonville.
Right, Tark. They can test fire it in the lab, take those shell casings and see if they're matched to any unsolved crimes here.
All right. Thank you so much, Vic.
Thank you.